Okay, folks, we're going to log into our Trader Pro, see what we got here. I may be blurring out some things, maybe not. We'll see how it goes. But as you can see here, I have an Apex account, active status, balance, auto liquidate threshold value, peak balance, and so on. 120 at 10:33 was the last that I traded. Today is Sunday, January 22nd, and I decided to set up OBS and see if I could do some screen capture. You can see here auto liquidate 2500. That's the threshold. Minimum account balance 47,500. Auto liquidate is 53,000. So basically what that's telling you is I have a $50,000 account, and you see my name through Apex. It's my dashboard. I started Thursday on the 19th. Is that not showing up in here? Ooh, fun. Anyway, so yeah, Thursday I traded several trades, maybe like 11 or something. Actually, let's see here. Order history. And date would be the 19th. Let's search it up. So yeah, let's sort by time. So yeah, I set it up on a Thursday. It was super easy to do. It took no time at all. Took advantage of the 80% off, which is expiring in a day from today, thereabouts. But anyway, 12:18 p.m. I'm West Coast. The 19th, first trade canceled. But anyway, you see these all have the same timestamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's shrink that in. Maybe we can see better. These actually don't line up exactly with time. Maybe these do now. Phil bought. Okay, so bought, and sold. Okay, this looks better. So 2 open, sold. Okay, and bought. So that would be a loss. Sold. 2 bought back. So that's a win. Essentially a couple of wins in there. So anyway, going through without doing the math. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 contracts traded. So 20 round trips. Okay, that's more than I remembered. And ended up with like $300 and something. A lot of little chip shots that day. And then the 20th, let's see if we can sort these the same. Alright, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16, 18 contracts total round trips. And this day I was about 400 and something in profit. So yeah, put it all together and we end up with 786 profit in those 2 days. Auto liquidate threshold value goes up correspondingly. What you can see here at 10:33, which was my last trade, shows that my liquidate peak balance is the same as my closing account balance. So that shows that I essentially finished trading on my highest balance of the day. I didn't have any major pullback. Why that's important? Auto liquidate threshold value is going to be $2,500 beneath this number. So let's say, for example, I had a profit at some point where my balance would have been, had I, closed out everything at my peak profit. Let's say it was 51,000, not 50,786. You subtract that 2,500, which is what you see here, the liquidate threshold. That number is subtracted from whatever your peak balance is. So don't let things run up and then pull back and then just, close out if you can help it. It's better to take, some profits when you start to see weakness. If you don't really think it's going to recuperate, get out and then get back in to the trade later. Don't let things run up and then run back down and stop you out, because this peak is going to go up, and like I said, 51,000 minus 2,500 is going to be 48,500. So my threshold value would be 48,500. But let's say I let it run back and closed out to have this account balance. Well, now the spread between these two numbers is less than 2,500. So you can get into some trouble there. So my feeling is take profit when you start to see some weakness happening. You can always get back in. Don't run it up and have it run back only to get stopped out at break even or some tiny little bit of profit, and then put the squeeze on yourself. Now of course this is day 2 for me, and I could just say that I've been lucky, but that's my plan, is to not let this squeeze occur. Take profits when I see them, when I start to see some weakness, get out and wait for the next trade. Just, you never go broke taking profits, and especially in this game, we're not here to hit the home run. It's base hits, it's doubles, even a few walks, we'll take that. On base percentage is what we're looking for. Getting that on base percentage, because when you're on base, you got a chance to score. If you're struck out, you have no chance. So anyway, that's my approach here. I chose Apex because I saw it advertised. I saw some YouTube on it, YouTube videos, people talking about it. I know there's a variety of other programs like this, but I'm gonna do Apex because it was super cheap, at the 80% off, and I know you can even get 90% off sometimes. And so, for less than $40 to basically trade what is essentially a simulation for a month to try and get to $3,000 of profit. That's my target, 3,000. what are they calling that? Auto liquidate max min account balance. So once you reach that goal of 5,300, I don't know, is that showing up? 5,300 auto liquidate max min account balance. You stop trading and just wait for the email to come through that you've now got the PA account, which is basically where they, start sponsoring you. Whatever gains you have get reset back to your initial account. In my case, 50,000. The threshold will be back to 47.5, and I got to rebuild it. Now at that point, you pay $85 a month. You use their money. You're trading for real profits. And you build up your account again. The idea is if you make it through this evaluation, you probably have a system that you're sticking to, and it is net profitable, and you run it for the long haul. And you don't skin the sheep, you shear the sheep. Just keep taking a bit off the top, pulling an income out of the market each day that you trade. Sometimes you do get some big wins, big runs, depending on the type of trading you do, but I'm a scalper. My approach is scalp for 4 to 5 ticks for 2 contracts per trade. And I'm going to be implementing a scalp and run approach as well, with a tight trailing stop. So maybe 3 contracts, scalp 2, and let 1 try to catch a runner. The risk with that, though, is that auto liquidate peak balance might kick in. So I might hold off on that approach of the scalp and run until I have a good cushion built up in the PA account. So yeah, that's my plan. That's where I'm hoping to take this in the long haul, is kind of like being a prop trader. I'm using someone else's seed capital, and we're going to split the profits. With Apex, you can take 100% of your first 25,000 in profit. So for example, they require, I think, a minimum balance of 52,600 or something like that before you can think about taking profits. But the truth is, I think you need 53,600, because your minimum profit that you're allowed to pull out is 1,000, and the max is like 1,500, something like that, or 2,000, somewhere in that neighborhood. I think it's 2,000 for your first withdrawal of funds. So if I get the PA account and I run this up to 5,500, after 25 trading days, then I can pull out up to $2,000, and that gets me at 5,300 is now my balance, account balance, and that's above the 52,600 minimum, to start pulling money out. And another thing to note with that is, as different from this trial evaluation account, with the PA account, your trailing auto liquidate threshold value peaks at 50,100. So if you think 50,100 plus 2,500 is 52,600. So I think that's where they have that. They want like a $2,500 cushion in your account before you can start pulling out money, but you need to pull out a minimum of 1,000. So 5,000 52,600 plus 1,000 is 53,600. You can pull out 1,000. If you have 54,600, you can pull out 2,000 as a max for the first. I think it's first, second, and third all have that minimum 1,000, maximum 2,000, and then the fourth minimum 1,000, max is whatever. So by the time you're looking to pull out your fourth amount, if you doubled your account, in 4 months, you can pretty much take all that profit out, except for that cushion, which I think is like 2,500 above the 50,100 minimum account balance. But you'd probably want to leave a cushion in there, because once you fall beneath that 50,100, you're shut down. So give yourself a nice cushion, especially as you get riskier. If you get riskier in your trades, higher number of contracts, bigger swings, so yeah, people have their different ways of doing this. Mine is really just to pull a daily salary out of the market, that is comfortable, and as I get better and better at that, and as that salary goes up and up, who knows, maybe in a few years this will be my sole way of making money. I might be out of the prop system by then and just trading on my own, once I build things up, some seed capital. But right now this looks like a great idea. I think a lot of people have been speaking highly of Apex, and even though they're new, they look to be doing the right things. So I'm excited about it. It's very low risk versus dumping in a bunch of your own capital. I wish I'd saw this sooner, because learning this trade is can be expensive when you're doing it with your own money. A lot of the YouTube traders that are pretty well known have told their stories of tens of thousands paid as tuition to learn this game, and it takes a few years. So that's going to be my thing. I think I'm going to try and record my trades each day that I trade as I go through this system, and be looking to be a success story. And hopefully you'll see me on Apex's website one day, or at least their YouTube channel with my success story. Maybe be interviewed by them. That would be pretty sweet too. So yeah, wish me luck. I wish you all luck should you choose to go this route, and stay tuned for more exciting stuff, either through the Random Dave YouTube channel, or maybe I'll be airing this on another YouTube channel. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so we're gonna just shut this down. And oh, by the way, NinjaTrader is what we use in this Apex program. I did a 2-week trial approximately a year ago with NinjaTrader, and I really liked it. It's highly recommended as a platform. And so I'm going to be trading the ES. I used to trade the micro, the MES, but I'll be trading the ESs, and looking for some good price action to profit from. And stay tuned for all that fun stuff. What I like about NinjaTrader is I have several custom strategies for order placement, which is nice. The program that I use for my personal trading is AMP Quant Hour. AMP is a not to step on anybody's toes, but boy, AMP is a good broker. They got good rates, and I recommend them if you want to start your own trading journey. AMP is good, and you can use CQG, which is what I was using, or I guess I could say am using, but they do Rhythmic too, if I'm not mistaken. You can do a Rhythmic account, but yeah, check out AMP for your brokerage needs. Not a sponsor. So yeah, I guess you're seeing my whole desktop right here. That's pretty exciting. Yeah, I like NinjaTrader too. Quant Tower is alright. It did the job, you know what I mean? So I guess TradeView or some, I can't think of it right now. TradeOvate or something is a popular one for folks. But yeah. Anyway, this will be highly edited, and just seeing how it goes using the camera, this microphone, which has got a lot of background noise, kind of hiss in the background, but what can you do? Till I start earning a little bit more coinage, then I can maybe buy a nicer mic. Alright, let's shut her down. Shut her down.